Howdy do, motherfucker. Well, today's video is basically about why I donate and sub to many people on Twitch and give massive amounts of love to the different streamers. Now, let me give you a little bit of basics behind who I am first. I've played video games all my life. I've had the momentum in trying to get into YouTube. It didn't really work out for me. And then finally got into Twitch about 4 years ago. Just being a passion for what I love to do. Been on and off because of school. Now since I'm off school, there should be no problems. But the main thing that really kind of brought me to who I am as a streamer, and not only as a streamer, but a viewer to Twitch streamers, is crazy. So I literally did not get any support. One from my YouTube right when I started, and two from my Twitch. Not from my viewers, but from my certain parts of my family, let's say. And then, like all my friends were thinking it was like a joke and all that, and it just took that. So I was like, you know what? I don't want people to feel what I felt. So I would go into other streams and spread the love, right? So I used to just watch a couple of my other friends that would stream with me or would stream on different days. You know, the same game I play, and I'd be playing with them on their stream. You know, just spreading love that way, if that makes any sense. And then about, I'd say last year, the start of last year, I finally got to the point where I was like, no offense to any of these big streamers, but fuck Ninja, fuck Tfue, fuck any big streamer that has over, you know, thousands and thousands of people watching each stream. I want to take a close look at those people that have, you know, 10 to 20 to 30 viewers at a time. The reason for that is I get how hard and how bad it is to start up your own Twitch channel. Not getting any support as myself, I understood that it's hard to get where many big streamers are right now. So what I started doing is on Twitch, I started, you know, filtering out all the viewers I watch, or all the streamers I watch, to do the lower the followers on top and the higher the followers at the bottom. So I'd go through every single category that I play, that I like to play. You know, Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Apex Legends, Fortnite, Rocket League, and some other big games, Paladins, really any big kind of games that I know has, you know, over thousands of views as over the game, to then go into like the smaller streamers that are trying their best to, you know, show off to them and, you know, get them known. And one specific streamer that I went into his channel while he was streaming, I believe he was streaming Battlefield, I believe, at the time. I went into his stream and basically just was his only viewer, and was actually interacting with him and, you know, showing him how much people can care about him, really. So over days and days and days, I was just sitting in his stream, you know, just chat with him, make sure that he was feeling that people were here and that people were, actually talking to him, right? So he really changed my mind on how I see big streamers. I'm not hating on any of the big streamers. I have no right to hate on any of the big streamers. They're doing great for themselves. I'm happy for them. You know, um, I wish I was where they are. Not to their extent, but um, you know, being happy with what they have. Not saying that I'm not happy, but I'm not where I would like to be. Um, but it only takes time. So just seeing multiple streamers that I hop into their streams when they have 0 to 1 to 2 viewers, and brighten up their mood, and actually get to talk during stream and interact with the viewers. It really helps, for one, for them, two, for me. First off, it helps for them because people aren't gonna go into a stream that isn't, or stream and stay in the stream if no one's talking and no one's looking at chat or anything like that, which is a very big key for small streamers. Talk, keep on talking, and make sure you're looking at chat. If you don't look at chat, then people will feel like you're not trying to do it for your viewers, basically, is what I'm saying. My main key is always looking at chat. I look at it, whenever I have to reload, or when I have to, whenever I'm dead, I stare at chat the whole time. Well, not stare, but, kind of glimpse over at it every couple seconds. And then, number two, it really helps for me because I like to see other people happy, for one, and two, it kind of grows me up too. I'm not gonna lie about that. It grows me up just a tad bit because they see how great I am. They want to then give me the love that they got, basically. Give what you received, or expect the same out of what you've done for them, basically. Not saying that they have to do it. I'm not saying that I'm just doing it for that. I would never do that. My main reason to do it is for the streamer himself, or him or herself. With that being said, now we go on to the reason why I donate so much. Well, other than why I show so much love to people. So I donate so much and give subs and all that jazz for two reasons. Well, actually, like 3 or 4 reasons. One, I actually enjoy the stream. Number 2, personality. I would say that the number 1 main reason for people to like your stream and follow is your personality. Now, a lot of other streamers will be like, it's all about gameplay and blah blah blah, hit nasty shots and you get them all. No, you don't. It's all about your reactions and just how you kind of interact with not only your chat but with your stream. Talk about what you like about the game, what you don't like about the game. Just make sure you interact with everything, and your personality really pops out. If people come in the stream and you're like, being so welcoming and happy, people are more likely to stay than if you were, if people were coming to your stream and you're like, hey, asshole, you're fucking ugly and all that shit, no one's gonna watch that because no one likes that kind of attitude or mood towards people. That's why I try to go into streams with the happiest attitude and the happiest, the best positive vibes I can give off. Now, I will say I go into some of my friends' streams, you know, I banter and I, you know, give them shit for sometimes just, you know, because they're my friends and I know I can do that with them because, you know, I know how much they can joke around with me and how much I can joke around with them, but I don't go over the board because I don't want anything bad to happen, right? So, number 3 of the list of why I do that so much, well, why I, like, what really gets me into that, doing it is the reactions. Their reactions are priceless. Some are better than some others. It just depends on who you're watching. Personality does come in effect with that, which I just talked about. So, yeah. And number 4, if I can remember, the gameplay. Right. The gameplay has to be good. Not saying that, you know, it has to be, you know, you hitting trick shots every 5 seconds, or you're hitting, like, you know, quad kills and, you know, Apex Legends or something like that. Just, it has to be premium quality gameplay. Not saying that, you know, your streaming software has to be fucking pristine. You know, I'm not saying that you have to nonstop, you know, have perfect frame rates or anything like that. I'm just saying you have to make the game seem interesting. I mean, do some stuff that you haven't done before. So, like, let's say I go into a game of Apex Legends, right? And I say before the game, I'm not using any gun besides snipers or pistols. People are going to want to watch that because 9 out of 10 times, that's going to be fucking failure. 100%. Well, 9 out of 10 times. Now, if you just, you know, we're going to games and be like, hey, I'm gonna go in and just play, you know, good for you. I can do the exact same on my end. You know, people do watch for that kind of gameplay. I'm not gonna say that they don't, but more people want to watch something stupid, something crazy, something funny. You know, they try to go after those categories. Number 5, do something with your community, even if it's small, right? As of April or the start of May, really, I started the Fun Night Fridays. A big part about that is I go with, you know, my Twitch chat. I play games like Jackbox Party, which they can join in without buying the game, you know, and being able to just play and have some fun and, you know, non-PG-13 content. Not saying that my content is PG-13, you know, it's not, but you know, I just want to have some fun with my stream or with my viewers. Most of the time, I'm playing with the same people, which is my buddy Jimmy and all that. But on another note, you just gotta make sure you're doing it right. Now, so some of the biggest people that I've given so many donations to really showed the love back to me. I didn't ask for it. I love to give back to people. And especially during this quarantine kind of state. Right when it started, I started just, you know, because I'm still working. I'm still working at my job. You know, making, you know, good enough money. I don't have to really pay for anything. Except for the Pornhub premium. No, I'm kidding. I don't have Pornhub premium, but I can basically spend it on whatever I want. Now, deep down in my heart, I know that a lot of people would be like, "You're fucking crazy for doing all this," right? But I'm not. I know I am, but I'm not. It's a passion that I love to do, to give back to smaller streamers and people that are less fortunate, like those people in quarantine who don't have jobs because they lost their jobs, right? So because I'm working, I'm able to give money to people. Now, I will say I don't give the same amount of money to each person I do. But I do try to, you know, give some money back to the streamers I watch. So, I think it all started. Well, it all really started with my buddy, ChrisSaint. If you guys haven't seen him, go check him out. He's a really good streamer. He's a tattoo artist, does piercings. He's really good at Fortnite too, and just always entertaining. I'll pop him up right about there. I think right here, yeah, right here. Now he's one of my best buddies. I found him off of my buddy Demetasi. Demetasi was streaming one night. I went to go click on a stream. I'm off my Discord, which Discord's going to be down below if you want to join that. And I went to go click on a stream, clicked on a stream, and it went over to the hosting, and it says ChrisSaint. I was like, okay, and he was streaming Fortnite. I was like, okay, that, you know, I'll watch Fortnite streamer, I guess. So I click on his stream. He's 5 or 6 years. It's like, cool. You know, I can chill with him and vibe with him and, you know, have some fun with him. So, you know, I was just sitting there, and then, like, hours and hours come by of me sitting in his chat, and I was like, you know what? He's worth it. So I subscribed to him. Now, right after I subscribed to him, about 30 minutes later, I gifted 4 subs to him. It was either 4 or 5 subs. And I was like, this is a good streamer. This is someone that I'd actually want to watch. No, his content was great. And he's just overall a nice guy and wasn't, you know, was never down on things, right? So, you know, I started giving to him. I ended up subbing on his girlfriend's channel, which is normal. I'll give love to both of them. You know, I'm not gonna just show love to one of them. And then I think I believe I donated to him I donated him $30. You know, just to help him during quarantine, and he ended up coming out. And he was like, "Hey, bud, you know, I lost my job a couple months ago, and, you know, this really helped." So I was like, okay, that's perfect. That's all I want to do. So, that's where it all started. Now, I would sub to, like, you know, streamers here and there, but not as much. You know, I wouldn't gift, you know, numerous subs, and I wouldn't donate to them most, you know, like crazy. And my buddy TFish, which I'm also going to pop his thing right here. Right here. He is really good, one of my really good friends. We started off at 100 followers together. We were at 100 followers together, and he kind of popped off way more than me. Mainly because he had better quality streams, but also because his personality is a little bit better than mine. I do recommend him go check him out if you haven't already. So, you know, he would always help me out, you know, give me tips, you know, show me love, and really just be an overall nice guy to me. Now he's, you know, I believe he's at over 1,000 plus subs or plus followers. Yeah, he has 4.7K followers, and you know, he's popping off. I don't. I honestly give him all props for what he's done. 4.7K followers. We were just at 100 followers together. You know, back in like August or July of 2019. So big props on him on getting the algorithm and the an idea of what makes people want to watch, big and key for him. I also did give him, I think I've given him like 18 subs. I've subbed for over 4 months for myself, donated him over $30 himself. It just show him love, as much as I can for all he's done for me. Now this next one really is a big one. Let's just say this. I was up one day going through Rainbow Six Siege, just scrolling on Twitch on my phone, and it was like at like 5 a.m. right? Now it's like, scrolling, looking for people that would actually talk to chat and, that are actually looking at chat. I was like, man, this streamer looks really familiar. It looks like one of the girl gamers I've, seen before that's big and, big in the Twitch industry, So I click on her. I was like, that is not who I thought it was. Now that's good, though. So, I did what I do. I just typed, hey. She was very nice to me. She got really interactive with chat, would have us, ask your questions in chat, ask us questions in chat. It was very interesting, which I do recommend doing that. It does bring your account way higher, and it also does give you more followers by doing that. But so I went in there. She was so nice to me, and then I was just about to go to work that day, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to work right now. This pandemic is fucking harsh on people. I remember that I had a job. It was the day after I got paid. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show some love to her. So she have a donate button? I believe she did. Yeah, she did have a donate button. She hasn't hit affiliate yet. Go check her out right here, EvieeeNuggets, right here. She's a really good friend of mine from the Upside Down world, and I donated up to $109 on her stream. Now people will call me simp. I'm not a simp. I just like to give back to other people in different ways. So okay. So I just did it. I sent it all the way. Well, I did it within like 4 days, I think. I did like 70 something bucks, or I did $69 the first day, and then like 4 days later I did what, 40 something or $40 just to get up to, just to get up to 109. So I donated to her. She was very happy, was able to buy her dog a treat and buy essentials for her dog, her brand new puppy that she got. I was like, cool, at least I can help in some kind of way. So that only put or didn't only put a smile on her face, but also put a smile on my face because I can actually help for someone. A lot of you people know that I'm desperately needing a PC, but I feel like helping other people is way higher my priority than, at least as right now. And one of the most recent and probably the last person I'm going to mention today, that I showed love to so much in the past, week or 2 weeks, is my new good friend, ShellyQuiz. Her stream is going to be right there. I went into her stream from one of my other friends, Rect1. He's a really good streamer, and she was also a really good streamer at the time. And it was basically saying that she just hit affiliate. My favorite thing about doing that is, I get that it's hard to, move up from after hitting affiliate. I was sitting at 50 to 100 subscribers for over months and months and months. Well, not subscribers, but followers. I was sitting at 100 for months and months and months. So I know how hard it is to be a small streamer. So I basically went into a stream. I subbed to her. I did, talk to her. I was making sure she was looking at chat, and she was, very interactive with us and very welcoming and all that, like I mentioned earlier in this video. And I subbed to her, right? She was so happy that I subbed to her. Now, later that day, another day that I got paid, I ended up gifting her, I think, 5 subs right off the bat. And then every single person that would come to our chat who didn't have the sub badge, I would sub to, or gift the sub to them. And, it just kept on building, to the point where I got up to 33 gifted subs, and then 34 counting my sub. So I gifted 33 people gift sub to, this lovely stream right here, ShellyQuiz. And not only did I put a smile on their face for getting the subs, but I also put a smile on Shelley's face for, helping her out during this difficult time. She lost her job when Corona all happened and this pandemic started. So I was, I was happy to help her out. Me and Shelley are really close friends. All of the people that I've done this to, that have actually gotten a great, outcome from, have shown enormous amounts of love to me as well, and are still really good friends to me. And that's, people would say that, I'm paying for friendship, and I'm paying for people, but that's not why I got into these friendships and all that. I'm not desperate for friends. I'm not desperate to, get followers or viewers and all that. No. I am simply just doing it to show love to other small streamers. With that being said, people do ask me why I don't, use bits or, what else? I don't like to, gift or donate through PayPal and all that. One reason why I don't like to give gifts or bits, they take a lot of fucking money away from you. Being an affiliate streamer myself, I know the deductions that they take out and how much they take out of bits, and how much bits cost and how much bits really give you. So let's say you buy the $5 package, or I use the $3 package. $3 package, which gives you, or sorry, the $2 package, because I know how much that is. So you do the $2 package, and that gives you 95 bits. That's 95 cents for them. That's not $2 and $2 for them. That's 95 cents for them, or 96 cents, whatever it is. So I rather gift a sub for $6. Not only give them $3 for the gifted sub, because they get half of it, but they also but I'm also giving to the viewers in the community that I know that these streamers worked hard on. Now, if the person doesn't have a sub button, then I will mainly strictly look for the donate button. No bits. No bits at all. I'll throw some bits here and there, just for the fun of it. Sometimes I can get a bit worse, very, very scary and very dangerous to do that. It's just kind of fun little game that we like to do as streamers. So yeah, I don't give bits, and the reason why I don't use PayPal is they take a lot of deductions off too. They not only give you a fee for doing it, they also tax you like crazy, and it's just so much easier to do it through Streamlabs, where it's gonna go through for one, and two, they don't have any problems with you doing it. So it's very, very awesome to do that for streamers. Gifting over, I believe I've gived over $500 in the past 3 months, which is, it's a lot of money. I will say that it's a lot of money. Could have gone towards my gaming PC, or my streaming PC, whatever you want to call it. But to me, deeply, I think that this was a better cause to do it for. There's a lot more streamers that I've given to, very, very small streamers. Some bigger streamers, just to show them love too. So yeah, gifting is better than bits. Bits are terrible. Now, why, start complaining when I get bits in my chat? No, because I'm still making money. Okay. Am I doing this for the money? No, I'm not. I'm doing this for content, making people entertained and laugh and be interested in who I am as a person. Now, will I say I don't like the money coming in? I mean, who wouldn't want money, right? But I'm mainly not in here for money. I know a lot of people say that, and some people don't mean it. But I truly do mean it. I have a true heart on giving to people, and not really caring about the money aspect of streaming, more than giving to people. But if there's one thing I would want you guys to take from this video, it is to stay humble, never give up, keep grinding, And also show some love to the other smaller streamers that you know are struggling. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming out to this nice, lengthy video. I hope you guys loved this video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Get me up to 100 followers or 100 subscribers on YouTube. Make sure you check out the Twitch, which is going to go, which I'm live every single weekday. As this video is going to go live, it's going to I'm also going to be live on Twitch at twitch.tv/TRG shots fired. And yeah, other than that, make sure you check out the everything down in the descriptions. Every single streamer I've checked out, make sure you go check them out. Or every single streamer I mentioned, go check them out. My donation will be down there if you guys want to give me some money to not only give to the other streamers, but also hopefully save up for the gaming pizza that I've wanted for years and years and years. But other than that, it's been a nice little video for YouTube. I haven't made one of these in a long time, so it's very nice to get back to this. And yeah, have a great night. Stay humble. Keep hustling. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.